What's up, everybody? Welcome back to GrowFit Florida. I'm Jermaine, and in today's video I just wanted to say right off from the beginning, let's stop wasting our time on annuals that every single year they burn out, especially if you live in Central Florida or Texas. That's just extremely brutally hot. Let's stop it. But if you're gardening in Florida, I'm about to show you 3 plants that you need that year after year they work as hard as we do in the food forest and in the garden. I'm talking about perennial produce that's worth every bit of precious space in your backyard. Because look, when you start growing a lot of food and you're starting to put a lot of fruit trees in, every single space that you put something in, that's prime real estate. Because if you are like me, you run out of space. So you really have to say, is it worth it? Am I really going to eat from this tree? Is this tree or this crop really going to produce? I'm going to show you 3 that is worth the real estate, worth the space. So stay tuned, stick with me. Let's go. This is Katuk. It's also known as sweet leaf. And if you're chasing protein and you don't want to take all the powders, this is basically your plant that you want to put in your backyard. Regular spinach is nice, and we still eat regular spinach too. But Katuk, this plant is a beast. The leaves are loaded with protein, nearly half their weight in dry weight. The taste is a little bit nutty. It's like a sweet pea with a little bit of a nutty flavor in it. We eat it raw. We also toss it in salads. We put it in our eggs. We also put it in smoothies. And unlike spinach, Katuk, it doesn't just tap out when it gets hot outside. It doesn't tap out throughout the year in this Florida summer heat. So it keeps producing year round. We get harvest from this plant. And yes, we do have longevity spinach, and that's great too. And it's wonderful, and it's great in our heat. There's a lot of other crops that you can plant besides this that's great in our heat. But when you want something that's going to give you protein, there's only one, and that's Katuk. It's going to give you enough protein that's going to keep you, especially if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. I am not, but if you are vegan and vegetarian, this is definitely something that you're going to want to plant in your yard to get your protein. If you notice, the top branches, they're paper thin, and these are the ones that you're going to want to just snack on. So when you come outside, you can just snack on these. They taste a little bit better. You don't need to cook them. You don't need to cook any of them, but if you want to snack on them, the very top branches, leaves are the ones you want to snack on. When you get to the bottom, these bottom branches and these bottom leaves, those are a little bit rougher. They're a little bit tougher, and those are the ones that we take and we like to cook with and we put in our dishes. So the bottom ones are reserved for dishes. So I'm gonna say about middle, halfway and down is for your dishes, what you're gonna cook with. Halfway and up, this is what you're just gonna come outside and snack with. That's just one of the things. And if you see these little berries on here, like these little flowers, Katuk will self-seed in a lot of places. We have Katuk growing all over the house, and it's not by choice. So that's another thing you want to watch out for. So you got to be careful of that. That's something that we didn't know when we first got our Katuk, that nobody told us. So it's great for chop and drop, but make sure that you watch out, because you can get some Katuk popping up. It's not a bad thing, but it happens. I am definitely a fan of the taste. So as you see, we like to get the top. It's really good. I'm really a fan of the taste. So it's a good plant to have. You're going to get your protein. It's easy to grow. No matter how warm it gets, this is good. We never really take time to water it. You have a lot of different plants where you're setting up your drip system and setting up things to water. We don't do it for our Katuk. It just grows. It doesn't need any help. This is one of those plants that give us protein, easy to grow. And if you live in the South and you're struggling with others, hey, this is here for us. So the second plant that you see behind me is pigeon peas. Now, pigeon peas, it's a legume, so that means that it partners with the bacteria in the roots to pull nitrogen out of the air and lock it into your soil. That's free fertilizer straight from the sky. It's pretty cool. So I just get amazed with these plants, y'all, like everything that it could do. When we plant these literally everywhere. Pigeon peas, we have them all around the house. We use them for chop and drop. It helps all our other trees. Like this one right here, I'm gonna have to prune this probably now. Some chop and drop. I'll do it right now for you guys, show you guys how we use it, how I prune it and just chop it down. So pigeon peas, they're full of plant-based protein, iron, and fiber, and they thrive in Florida's brutal heat. Now, if you start these right now and you put some in the ground and you let it grow, they need a long season, but once it's established, you barely have to water or care for these. And that's why I like these type of plants like Katuk and pigeon peas. You don't have to do too much. We have other plants and we have other trees that really need some babying, with your Katuk and your Pigeon Peas, you don't really have to do too much to them once they get established, once you put them in the ground. So these are the type of crops that we like, and you probably do too. I got my pruners here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna prune this pigeon pea plant because it is just out of control right now, which happens, and it's a good time of the year for that. And we're just gonna chop and drop. We're just gonna throw it, lay it down, and lay it around, and that's how we do it. So let me just do this real quick. Oh, here's a little dried out pod, but hey, we got some seeds in it. So let's get started. There's nothing special. You're just going through, and that's what I do. I just prune it like this. Right, so I cut it like that. And now this is some good biomass that's gonna feed our other plants. So let me show you how I do it. All right, so first we have all these potted plants right here that need some mulch on them anyway. So what I do is we take these, and these are elderberry cuttings. And then I just cut it, just like that. Simple, just like that. Then we just put it in our pots, just like that. I don't overcomplicate these things. I just stuff it in there. Don't need to go to the store to buy things to help these potted plants grow. We just take our pigeon peas. So look, let me be real with y'all. Now, you guys know, we got 4 babies, we got 4 kids, and things, they're not cheap. And we have right now 111 edible plants growing in our backyard. To do that, we're trying to grow as much food as we can to feed our family and to keep us healthy and to be able to give away to neighbors, family, friends, to help the homeless. We're trying to do as much as we can on a budget. So in order for us to do that, we don't want to go to the store to buy everything to keep these plants thriving. And that's where pigeon peas have been helping us out, and it's going to help you out too. We grow pigeon peas not only because it feeds us and it's a great crop to have. This biomass right here, we throw it around on all our plants, and it helps feed your other plants. It's going to help all your other plants grow. So it's going to save you money, so you don't always have to go to the store to buy different fertilizers and to buy mulch. It's good times, and a lot of times you could just use what you have. And this right here, pigeon peas, this is one of those, if you take nothing away from this video, nothing away, I hope that you take away, if you're growing something in your backyard, to please grow yourself some pigeon peas, get the food, and use all this biomass. Like this, that pigeon pea plant that I just chopped down, I'll give it a few months. It's gonna be right back how it was. Get yourself some pigeon peas so you can use this around your yard. And I'm telling you, it's been helping us. So I keep it real with you guys, and I tell you guys what we do the real way, and this is the real way right here. So get yourself some pigeon peas, and let's move on to that third plant. But let me finish this up though. You're wondering why I'm putting it in pots and not throwing it on the plants and trees that you see on the ground. Is because we forget about pots. A lot of times we just completely forget about our potted plants because we have so many in the ground. We're like, oh, we want to chop and drop. We just think that it's supposed to just go in everything that's on the ground, but your potted plants need it too. They're not getting the nutrients that your trees that's in the ground are getting. And we also have pigeon peas, like I said, we have them planted all around the house. So they're helping a lot of our other trees that's in the ground already. So I just don't want to forget about our potted plants, and maybe you're the same way. We give love to our potted plants just as much. We have other pigeon pea plants that I need to do some chop and drop for, and I'm gonna put that all around there too, if you're wondering. Don't forget about your potted plants. Give them some love. They need all that too. Give them some love. The next plant up is miracle fruit. Now this is your low sugar diet hack, if you want to call it. Miracle fruit, this little miracle berry that you guys see right here, that berry contains something called miraculin. And miraculin, for about 30 minutes after you eat it, it turns sour tasting food instantly sweet. It's one of the most incredible experiences you'll have growing something and eating it. A couple things that I learned about miracle berry through growing it now. First, miracle berry, they do better when they're getting shade. Since we put a papaya tree over top of it, it has given us much more fruit. It's actually started to grow. For a while, we was thinking this is the slowest growing fruit tree that we've ever seen. But once we gave it some shade, it started to grow, and it started to give us way more fruit. So that's number one. The second thing is miracle berries, for some reason, like all plants, but really with this one, it responds so much better to rainwater. So we put a rain barrel over there. So anytime we're watering our miracle berry, we try to give it as much rainwater as possible. Our tap water, it just doesn't respond well to tap water. That's just something that we've noticed. So that's the second thing. The third thing about miracle berries, miracle fruit, again, just like your pigeon peas, just like your Katuk, we don't have to do too much of anything to it. If we give it just enough sun, not too much, like I said, it likes to be shaded a little bit. And if we give it rainwater or just watering it, period, it does what it do. So this is another one of those gifts from God that just grow it and you don't have to do too much. And these are the type of plants that we all like, that we don't have to babysit. We can just go about our days or tend to our other plants, and these are going to produce for us. So miracle berries, you know what? In fact, let me show you. Let me try it for you so you can see. And I'm gonna be honest with you, exactly what happens, my emotions of what's going to happen. So let me go see if we have any lemons or limes ready. And if we have some lemons or limes, I'm going to get myself a miracle berry and we'll have some fun with this. So let's go see. All right, just for this video, let's just grab one. All right, good enough. Thank you, plant. All right, so I picked a miracle berry. Chew it. Now you can spit the seed out, but it is what it is. Just let it coat your tongue. Give it 30 seconds, rub it around your tongue. All right, so I let it literally sit on my tongue after you chew it. All right, there we go. Got a knife. And we got our little lime here. All right, so it's been, what you guys think? It's been about a minute. All right, so miracle berry straight from the tree. We got our citrus straight from the tree. So let's see. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, this is one of the most delicious. I want to eat the whole thing. This is why you grow miracle berry. Oh, excuse me for chewing like this, y'all. It is so good. But what I do, I take a miracle berry. I just go get a lemon, lime, whatever we have grown, whatever ready. I squeeze it in water, a cup of cold water and ice. And you need no sugar. And what I do is I have that throughout the day up until noon or 1 o'clock out of intermittent fast. And this helps me because to me, when I'm drinking my water, it tastes like I'm drinking like the best lemonade that you can imagine. And it helps trick my brain. It helps fool me where I don't need sugar. It's just one of those cool things. And another thing that you can use it for, that I used to use it for, I don't take ACV now, but apple cider vinegar, but you might. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to take. But if you take apple cider vinegar shots, and we all know it tastes horrible. If you take a miracle berry and then you take apple cider vinegar, changes the taste completely. It's manageable. You actually like, I want another shot of ACV. So if you're someone who takes your apple cider vinegar every single day, try miracle berry. Grow yourself a miracle berry plant. Try the miracle berry with your ACV, changes the game. But these little hacks right here, they help. Another thing is a lot of people who go through chemo, they lose their taste buds or they have that metallic like taste that's on their tongue. Miracle berry is one of the ways where they're able to eat that miracle berry. And now again, it's going to change that taste. It's going to get that metallic taste off the tongue, at least for a short period of time. So it's an excellent plant to grow. The kids love it also. It's a way to trick them. They want some lemonade, they want this, they want that. Give them a miracle berry and give them some water. They're going to be like, can I have more water? So it's just a way to trick them. It's just a cool plant to grow. It's good for your health. Like I said, if you're someone who like to fast in the morning, miracle berry, the world's best lemonade. So just a little hacks right there for you. Hope you enjoyed that. GrowFit family. Let me know in the comments below. Are you growing any of these 3 perennials, or what perennials are you growing that you just love and you have to grow? So let us know in the comments. Go Katuk, pigeon peas, miracle fruit. Once you plant these, you'll have protein, soil fertility, and just a natural sweetness that's growing in your very own backyard. And before you go, I put together something special. If you're serious about taking your backyard from plain grass, which is boring and doing nothing for you, to a food producing paradise, I built a bundle that gives you everything you need to get started. It includes my sign book, Grow Food Not Lawn, plus my brand new step-by-step guide from lawns to food forests, together in the exact same package. It's going to be the roadmap that I wish that I had this when I started my food forest. So that's why I put it together. Clear, simple, straight to the point. So go check that out on GrowFitFlorida.com. And I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned something today, and I hope this was good value for your time. So until the next video, God bless.